This is my journey to get better at golf. I have a pretty sweet life. I chase around a little white golf ball almost every day with my friends and my dad, having fun and trying to improve.
This journey, well, starts with TR, a junior golfer. Well, he's my son, and who said golf can't be fun? As for me, I'm his coach and a local golf pro. Together, we're joining forces and showing our journey to improving at golf. Improving won't be easy, as many of you already know. But together, we want you to learn and grow with us.
Next hole.
This is going to be the hardest thing that I have ever done. Follow along on my journey to get better and beat 36.
If you're a golfer, a junior golfer, maybe you're a parent or a coach, if we go over anything in these sessions that is helpful for you, you learn something, it's motivating, it's encouraging, we would greatly appreciate you leaving a comment below. TR reads them, I read them, and they're very motivating for us as we start out with the channel and figure out what content to make that's helpful for folks that are currently in Operation 36 or just golfers that are trying to improve. If you do get a chance, please subscribe to the channel, like the video to help us show up in searches so more folks can see these. Good shot. Like that one?
Yeah.
All right. We are here at the Pointe Golf Club in the Outer Banks. Beautiful day. If you ever get a chance to come out here, it's a beautiful facility. We're going to run this session a little bit differently. We're going to start with some discussion on your swing because we've spent a few sessions talking about tee shots and how that's helpful. I've noticed a few things in your swing we just need to clean up, and this happens from time to time. And we're going to relate it back to the Op 36 curriculum that you've kind of been working on, right? Mm-hmm. And you're in rank, what rank are you currently in?
3.
Rank 3. So we're going to use that as a reference point. It's super easy to teach him just because he's already heard the information before. It's just kind of cleaning up a few things that have gotten out of whack. And then we're going to go on the course and we're going to play 9 holes. We're going to try to beat the course. We're going to use a really fun format. It's going to be him and I against the course. We're going to try to beat 36 playing best ball. He's going to play from 200. I'm going to play from the back tees, and that's a fun format. If you're at home and you're playing with your son or daughter or your grandchild, this is a great format to do where you're trying to beat the course. You're not trying to beat each other. So let's jump in here for a few minutes before we tee off. So pull over a ball, TR. One of the things we want to clean up is a little bit of his posture. So when he sets up to the ball right now, he's just a little bit too tall with his head and his butt is a little bit too far out, which restricts how his body can move properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate the 2 extremes. So set up to the ball like you're going to hit it. And on this one, I want you to set up with your head tall.
Like this?
Yep. Your butt out.
Like that?
There you go. Good. So this would be the incorrect way. He's got an arch in his lower back. His head is tall. Notice how his neck is not level to the ground. It's almost vertical to the ground. So this is a very restrictive position in his setup. He's not quite there when he sets up, but he's a little bit there. Does that feel?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. The one we're going to encourage him to do, if you have a water bottle at home, this would be very helpful. The correct way to set up is I want you to lower your head a little bit, shoulders a little bit, tuck your hips underneath you a little bit. Now relax your shoulders down, and you're going to try to have your head down enough that you can balance this water bottle. So head down just a little bit more. There you go. But that's about the right idea. You can see that the back of his neck is fairly level to the ground. If it wasn't so windy, this water bottle would probably balance, but you can certainly see if he had his old posture with your head up, buddy, how that ball wouldn't balance. So let's hit a ball, set up like we're going to hit it the correct way, kind of your head down, your butt underneath you, shoulders rounded, and let's hit a ball doing that. That'll be your posture cue. There you go, good.
Like that?
Yep.
Do I hit it?
Yep. So I notice in his swing, when he sets up that way, with his head down a little bit more, his shoulders relaxed, he uses his shoulders, his hips a lot more efficiently. He hits it a heck of a lot further. So that's what we're going to use as that cue. The other thing that we check every once in a while is his grip, just because every once in a while it gets off. Why don't you grab the stick you use for your training aid. This is just a 4-sided stick that you can pick up at Home Depot or Lowe's. And we have a couple checkpoints on here that we do. With your left hand, when you put your left hand on there, where do you try to put your left hand?
I try to like right here,
So in his fingers.
Try to put this edge of the stick in between my fingers right there.
Yep.
And then kind of with round it like that. And then I kind of slide it over a little bit just to get it right like that.
Yep, that's perfect. Let's just pause for a second there. So if you can go head out, boys, don't you can keep it there. So do your left hand grip. Good. So this for rank 1, put your left hand on. In Op 36 curriculum, this is called lock. So what he's doing is he's locking the club or the stick underneath his heel pad, and his left thumb, which is a very important position, is on the edge of this stick. That gives him a lot of leverage. If he didn't lock it underneath his heel pad, if we come around to this view on this side, this is a good view here. If he didn't lock it under his heel pad, and he had it up in here, which a lot of players do, he doesn't have a lot of leverage and the club's gonna move around. You feel that?
Yeah.
And that's really hard to hit good shots that way. So we wanna lock it underneath. And then the final part would be cover that thumb. Beautiful. That's really good. And then he's got his trigger finger down there. These are all things that he has worked on in Operation 36 curriculum. He's worked through rank 1, 2, and 3 on this in his grip. And now when he gets his golf club in his hand, let's put the golf club in your hand. You're gonna do this. Oh gosh, I gave you my golf club. All right, with your golf club.
I was wondering why you gave me your golf club.
Okay, now do the same thing. Lock it underneath. Beautiful. Left thumb on the edge, right forefinger on the side. So you may not remember just because the grip you worked on a long time ago in Op 36, right?
Yeah.
It could be 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago. The lock and cover was rank 1. The second one was the 3 Amigos, which is the 3 different types of grips. He likes to use overlap, which I think is a great grip for junior golfers that are a little bit more advanced. When he was younger, he used to use what grip?
10 finger.
10 finger. That's perfectly fine. You'll work with your coach to figure out what grip is best for you. And then the last one in rank 3 was his trigger finger placement, which he did on the side there. So if you do want more detail on the grip, get with your coach, but hopefully that was a good overview for you. TR, let's put those 2 things together before we go play. So bring a ball over. Let's call the posture, we'll just refer to it as the water bottle posture, okay?
Okay.
And that just means that you're down low enough that if a bottle of water was on your neck, you could balance it, right?
Yeah.
And then the second one is you're just gonna do your grip like you would you were on the stick, right?
Okay.
Okay, so give yourself a good lie, do the water bottle posture in the grip as best as you can. Good, very nice job on your grip. Very nice job on your posture, very good. Good. All right, that's what we'll focus on when we play today, okay?
Okay.
Are we gonna beat the course?
Yeah.
We're gonna try. Let's go play.
You're gonna try to hit it over the wall?
I'm gonna go a little bit left.
All right, now that we're on the course, we're gonna try something a little bit different this time, TR. We're gonna put the flag out there where the hole ends up, and we're gonna put a bullseye as to where we're trying to center our shot. So on this particular drive on the first hole, I'm trying to center the ball so it lands on that bullseye. It starts out that way, but certainly doesn't end there, right? That took a NASCAR turn to the left, right? All right, second shot for me, still 280 yards away on this par 5. I'm gonna try to end up where the bullseye is. So my ball, since I play a draw, should start out to the right and come back. Hit it good, but it went left again. So 2 shots left, and hopefully that...
Oh, did I hit the cart path?
I think it did hit the cart path, yep.
Oh, yeah.
No?
Yep. All right, so here's you hitting your shot, and also went left as well, right? So hopefully having that bullseye there will help those at home see that we rarely hit the ball where we're trying to hit it.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And that's golf.
This was a very tough shot.
Yep, it's a tough bunker shot. 50 yards with a pitching wedge. You actually hit it pretty good. You just hit it right into the lip, and then it just trickled up. So you got 45 yards left. Got your pitching wedge again. And you can see how sandy the lie is. It's because we're down by the beach. And this is a tough little shot.
Oh, I hit that thin. That's over the green.
You hit it thin and over the green. And my ball, fresh off hitting the cart path, is right here. I got 35 yards left. Sand wedge here. And hit this pretty good. Probably one of my better wedge shots of the year. Ended up about 6 feet from the hole.
Oh, wow. I remember this. The ball was next to a pine cone. I was hitting like a pine cone and the ball at the same time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did the pine cone move when you hit it?
Yeah.
It did, okay.
I think, I don't know if you could like actually see it on camera, but it did move.
One practice stroke.
I hit it really hard. Oh yeah, you see the pine cone fly?
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot. Got it up on the fringe. That was actually really good from where you are. And then a good choice.
Oh.
It was against the pine cone. So good choice hitting putter from the fringe. Just these greens are different than what we play at home, right?
They're very different. They're a lot slower.
They were a lot slower.
They're very slow. And the wind is not helping at all.
Look at that wind whipping. You can hear it. And that was moving. And this was a good putt to knock it in the hole for the first hole. And I was fortunate enough, hit it to about 6 feet with my wedge. Got a birdie putt here. If we make it, we win the hole.
And we win the hole.
And he makes birdie, wins the hole. And so us against the Pointe Golf Club, we are 1 up after the first hole. All right, second hole here. Got the bullseye again. Trying to get my ball to end up on the bullseye. Actually did a pretty good job. Hitting the ball a little low today with the wind, but I got the ball to land where I was trying to go. And you were aiming at this cell phone tower. I don't know if you remember that, but
Oh yeah, I remember that.
hit it pretty good, just a little left of it. And then I had an 8-iron left for myself, 160. Wind was going left to right really strong, so I tried to start it left of the pin and thought the wind would bring it back, but made a really good swing, just the wind didn't touch it. And that happens. This was a tough shot, TR. You had a bunker shot.
Oh, yeah, I
on the
remember this.
edge, through the bunker, through the rough, onto the green, right? You had 2 tough bunker shots in 2 holes here at the Point. And I've got a bunker shot here, probably 25, 30 yards. Hit this one really good. Really good contact. Just the wind took a little bit further than I thought it would. It passed the pin about 10 feet, but good shot. It's a long putt here, 60-footer I think you had here.
Ooh.
But once again, this is new greens for us. We're not used to these greens, right? They're a little bit slower than both of us are used to. You can see all of our putts are coming up short. You and me, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll knock it in for bogey. And you've got your par putt here. And the wind is whipping. The wind is whipping. So you're going to step up. If you make this, we tie the hole. We remain 1 up. If you miss it, the course wins this hole. We go to even. So let's see how you do on this one.
Oh yeah, we're even.
They're great speed though, right?
Yeah.
You gotta pass the hole. About a shoe past the hole. That's all you can do.
And we're even.
And we're even. So we're all square after 2 at the Point. Moving on to the third hole, which is par 4 for you, around 200 yards, hitting 3-wood. Got the lefts going today, huh? And
Straight hoverboard over the water.
you got over the water though, right? So one thing I did notice the first 3 holes, and I'm helping you with right here, is your shoulders were getting kind of high.
Yeah.
I think that was your interpretation of how to get the water bottle to stick on your neck. So we just wanted to relax your shoulders down a little bit, make your arms a little bit longer, right?
Yeah.
So
I totally Subway surfered that across the water.
all right, this one, another good swing here. Probably my best 5-iron I've hit in quite a
Oh,
while.
wow.
Started out to the right, the wind brought it back a little bit right on the target. So I was aiming a little bit right of the pin. Almost hit that guy who was running out there.
Oh.
All right, here's yours after hoverboard in the water, right? You got 60-something yards left. Somewhere around there, right? Maybe 60 yards, just past the pin.
Yeah.
And the lie is okay? Yeah, so 62 yards left to the center. The pin's in the front. So I think you were trying to hit this about 60 yards, something like that. So let's see how it goes. Pretty good practice swing, right? Everything was okay? You noticed something about your posture, though. What did you notice about your posture?
I noticed that my knee was like wedging out, and I didn't really do it. I felt like I was like really making my left knee go out super far, way farther than what my left knee did there. I'm pretty sure that that's what it was. It might have been something else, like my footing or something. I know something wasn't right. I'm pretty sure it was my knee, though.
Okay. Falling out a little bit to the right. So you still got it on the green. I think you got a long putt.
Oh, wow.
60 footer here. Down the hill, downwind. You hit this one pretty solid, right?
Yes. Boom.
So you hit this one, it's trundling down.
Oh!
Almost made it. That would have been a fun one to make, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I think I've got 15, 20 feet. Great shot off the tee, center of the green. I would take that every single time I'm playing. I just can't get used to these greens. Third hole, I've had, leaving them short. I just got to start to adjust, and hopefully I adjust in the next few holes. They're just different greens than we're used to playing on at home. All right, so this flips around, and you're going to have your par putt here. Let's see how you do on this one. Back into the wind. And you haven't played a lot of wind in your career, but wind does.
Yes, I have not played a lot of wind.
Wind does affect putts. Let's see how you do.
That wasn't terrible.
Look
It
at
was
that, though.
still short.
It's a common theme between you and I, though, leaving it short, right?
Yeah.
We're just not used to the greens. We got to adjust. We got to do a better job of adjusting.
Is it because the air is different?
No,
At the beach?
it's the grass.
Is it?
The grass.
It's a different kind of grass, or is it just because there's sand everywhere?
It's a different kind of grass than what we're normally used to playing on. So we tied that hole because we had a par. We're all square through 3. And
I like your face there.
We will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to follow along in this series, please click subscribe and hit the bell to get a notification when a new video is released.
If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below.
And if you'd like to find an academy near you that runs the Operation 36 development program, go to op36.golf to find a program near you.